Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham news and update show and Wrexham reaction. Yes, we have a men's Wrexham reaction as well. So it's going to be a double hitter today. We are back. We're back in LA, and yesterday was a banger. And it was a scorcher. So yes, it's a Sunday episode. Got a lot to catch up on, and I would love to hear all of your thoughts and what you guys thought of the game yesterday. And I'll give you my side of things as much as I saw. But number one thing that I knew yesterday was it was hot. Holy God, look at this. Look at that. And I'm Italian, 100% Italian. Look at that madness. Oh, my God. I got burnt. Oh, God, it was bad. Anyway, so smash a like on the video. Get involved in the chat. Let's make it a very interactive show today. I want to hear all of your thoughts, get the feedback and everything from the kit, from the goddamn pitch. Everything that surrounded it, what you saw. I know there's a lot going on social media and everything in regards to the coverage. So it was great. So get involved. Subscribe if you haven't. We are on our way to 1,000. So on our way to 1,000. So please, let's hit 1,000 before August 10th. That'd be fantastic. What a great community we are having grown here. And over the weekend, I was able to talk about it with some fantastic people. So that is good. So thank you all very much. And I want to give my gratitude first off to the community. Thank you all very much for helping us grow. And I want to thank Aaron. I want to thank Patty Power, aka Sheldon, and I want to thank Ken for hosting yesterday. They did a fabulous job from what I've heard. So I thank them for great gratitude for holding down the fort. Some boob came in and shut the stream down. Don't know who that was, but somebody came in and shut the stream down. So that guy's fired. So, but no, all gratitude. Thank you all very much. And thank you all for sticking with the show. I appreciate it. And there were some problems with iFollow too. So those guys are top notch. So thank you very, very much. And all right, I'll get into it a little bit. Walsh Techie's in the house. He's first evening. How are you? Good to see you, my guy. And there is Aaron, one of our hosts. Aaron, a Hoosier fan. Good to see you. And Nick Donnellan, also a Local Pundit member. Get your memberships if you haven't got them already for this upcoming season. It'd be great to have the support as well. And yes, Nick Donnellan, Nicky D's in the house, says, yeah, what a dick that guy was. I mean, coming in and shutting the show down, out of here. And then Andy called me a hair sniffer. Was it Andy that called me a hair sniffer, or was it or did he call me a stalker? I don't know, but we'll see. Anyways, let me give you my first thoughts up. We're going to get into some news and updates in a minute and do the Wrexham reaction as well. That's the report that came through. It was really fun. It was really fun yesterday. Had a great time. The drive up was fun. It was only an hour and a half, which is great. Left at early time. Got there, got to see them set up. What was going on? The fanfare, the fan fest was fantastic. What fantastic support. It was great. There was a bunch of people that I'll tell you this. There was a big Bournemouth support group there as well. Sorry, I'm gonna open up a liquid death here. The Bournemouth were not there just to make up the numbers at all. They were not there to make up the numbers in fan wise and on the pitch, obviously, too. And we'll talk about the pitch. We'll talk about on the field as well. But there were a ton of Bournemouth fans there, and they supported their club very, very well. They're very passionate as they were. They weren't, like I said, they weren't there just to be like, hey, we're just going to be here and have Wrexham, have Wrexham supporters get after it. So it was sold out, like 13,000, something like that. As you can see when you're watching the match, if you did get to watch it on ESPN or iFollow, which I heard iFollow had some shit. But on the side, when you were looking at the match, it was blazing hot. It was really, really hot. It was direct sun all day. And as you can see, like saying, like, I got rinsed pretty bad. So yeah, but hey, Andy, how you doing? Let me walk through this a little bit here. Who is a complete utter idiot who shut down the stream? No, it was this boob right here. What a dumbass, absolute dumbass. That was on me. That was me. Yeah, Nicky D called me a hair sniffer. God damn it. Yeah, that's why I love you guys. It's great. Just a hair sniffer. It's okay. Like you guys. Anyway, so yeah, it was good. A lot of fanfare. There was they had a bunch of things going on. Obviously, I got a picture with Wayne. He was very generous at his time. Wayne's out there loving it, doing his thing, which was fantastic, and walking around. They set up the turf, which was great. It was really funny. Wayne, so some of the workers that were actually working the event were working the bar, and they were like, they said I heard this guy, this woman that was there to do his working, and I think her name was Gretchen. They were like, this bar is amazing. It's really beautiful. And then not knowing that who the hell he was, who Wayne was, obviously the replica of the turf. So they didn't know who he was. He's like, this is great. And he was like getting drinks from the back there. And I was like, they don't even know, do they? He goes, they have no idea, which is pretty cool to see. But again, the support for Wrexham is fantastic. The people all over the place. Met some folks too. Some of our supporters here. I met Rich, Angelo, and his missus. And I'm getting that wrong. I think Angelo took a picture with him as well. And I also met Joe, and I met Rob S. So I met a few other people as well, which is great to have that out there. So it's fun to see. But I tell you, the Wrexham supporters were out there in full force, and it was beautiful to see. Absolutely beautiful to see. Vincente, what's going on, brother? How are you? Good to see you. Welcome. And completely fine on the cheaper Bournemouth stream. Plus the commentary worked. $5 Wrexham was broke at 10. Matt Al, maybe you broke it, brother. Maybe you broke it. Morning, Vincente, says Nikki D. Aaron says, I wish everyone could see Shelton's face when Jack shut the stream. No names, Aaron. I didn't do it. I just was leaving. I get a message. Here's what happened. I get a message. They were on for like 6 minutes. I popped in. I couldn't figure it out on my phone. I get a message. I heard it ping. I was going over. I was actually going over so I had a Parkinson. I was going over and I saw it ping, and then I saw a phone call come in. It was Ken. Ken's like, mate, you shut the stream down. I was like, are you joking? He goes, no, you shut the stream down. I had it back up within like 3 minutes. I sent them a new link. I did it on my phone and my cell phone. I'm shocked I can do that, but I did, and I apologize. So thank you all for sticking with us. But I'll blame it on. It was definitely my fault. 100% my fault. So there you go. Great to watch the team yesterday. They played much better than last season despite the lack of quality in our strikers. We're going to talk about the strikers real quick. We're going to talk about a few things. I'm actually watching the game back right now. I'm 30 minutes and 15 seconds in. Andy Cannonball just took one in the God zone. Took one for his family, and he's down. And that smarts. That he's not didn't. I heard that from the other side of the pitch. That's how hard that was. Oh my days, it was hurt. Yeah, it didn't look good. Hey Nick, Vincente is there. I was on the working it. Yeah, but just because you had bad vibes talking about the I follow, you ruined the Wrexham one. I'm gonna say it, Matt Al. That was all your fault for sure. One thing I want to point out too about the team before we get into it: squad numbers. Have you not noticed the squad numbers? AO did hint at that he was going to take number 1. O'Connell is number 5. Took Hayden's number. Cleworth took number 4. Took Toes' number. Andy Cannonball Run took number 8. Took Luke Young's number. And Dobson was wearing 15 and took O'Connell's number. So, but I thought that was very interesting. I'd say Dobson really impressed me. I really like him, although his tackle was whatever. You got to get in. Got to get in it, but he looked great. So yeah, the new squad numbers, you can see that. This is obviously nothing's finalized, but I'll tell you, they're probably finalized because I think they only have like 1 jersey each. I heard Ollie say they only have 1 training kit. When I was at the training the other day, I told him nice kit, and then this kid was there and he asked for his kit, his training kit, and he's like, we only got 1. So if they only have 1 training kit, I'm assuming they probably only got one. Only got 1 actually kit that they're wearing, because I don't think they swapped the shirts yesterday. So yeah, I'm not sure, but don't quote me on that. But I'm assuming, but I do know they only have 1 training kit. So who's going to watch that? Andy Cannon may have trouble with his kid in the future after that shot. No, he took that. We all heard it, and I was like, oh crap! And I was probably 60 yards away, something like that. Saw all this. Tell us about chatting with Parky for a half hour. I must have said something juicy. He said it was just 2 guys talking. That's it. We just had a good chat. I saw him after the game yesterday too. Really nice guy. Really, really nice guy. We had a good chat. I would be going against what it would be. If I had something, I would give it, or if I didn't. But training kit is true. Yeah, I like it. Tess says. One thing that worries me is Stash didn't play. There's a scenario where he doesn't play this much this season between Brunt, Evans, and Dobson. I don't like that scenario. He was injured. He was injured. I saw him training the last couple of days. He hasn't been in the 11, in the other side. They've been playing 11 on 11. He's I don't know how injured he is, but he's got a knock for sure. He was training and running on the side, just like Elliot Lee, who hasn't been training and running. Elliot Lee, that knock or that groin, I think it's his groin. I think it's his groin. He did not suit up. He was on the bench yesterday too, but and wasn't running around. I I think I saw Stash running around, but in the warm downs, neither one of them were doing it. And Mendy was in training clothes as well. I don't know if you saw the after the video. I was watching the guys come out. We were talking to him a little bit. Talked to AO. If you haven't seen what happened with Mendy on the way out after the match, go check it out. And Stacey's going to kill me. She's either going to kill me or him. Granted, I'll give Mendy the context for the fact that when I say Stacey, he's in LA. Some dude looking at him, asking about Stacey, and he's like, "Huh? What? Like Stacey from Wrexham?" He goes, "From Wrexham," and then it hits him. He's like, "Oh, Stacey." If you haven't watched it yesterday, go back and watch the post game that I had with everybody, which was absolutely hilarious. So, Stacey, I apologize. That one's on me. I just said, hey, Stace comes on the show sometimes. But yeah, let's see. Go watch that if you haven't seen it yet. Errol 112, were you able to chat with Rob? Yes, I did chat with Rob. Briefly. I chatted more with his family than him, but yes, didn't introduce myself. It was not the appropriate area. I'll just say it wasn't the appropriate area to be doing. Hey, I'm the local. I mean, we chatted, had a few conversations here and there. Chatted with his dad, stepmom, his brother-in-law. Very, very nice people. His whole family was there. Very, very nice group of people in that area, in the Wrex Coast partner area, which is great. That was fun. Also, too, Tori, if you're out there, you did post something about the new items. There are new items. And one of them is this. This was there. This is one of the gifts we got there through the. There you go. But yeah, this is one of them. I got a sweatshirt because I figured I'd probably wear that in the winter more. But yeah, this is all those things are up there. They're all were for sale in the zone, but there was no jerseys. So yeah. But yes, so that's that. You do have that right. And yes, I did talk to Rob. Not a lot, but I did. The warm-up kit is nice. Yes, it is nice. I like it. It is nice. Elliot Lee's groin is it's top of conversation. Not anymore. That is off the table. Interesting that Stash was on the bench lineup they put out on Twitter, but Lee wasn't. Just checked it to make sure, but definitely might be being careful with. I think he did. Okay, so here's the deal. Stash did do a warm down. I think I remember we fist pumped on the way out. He did do a warm down. He was on the pitch. But Ellie Lee definitely was not. He was in street clothes the whole day. I heard it's this big to do at Matt Al. Yeah, it's a big to do. It's a big unit. Hi, Marie from SoCal. Good to talk to you yesterday. All right. There's Big Rob right there. So anyways, all right, let's talk a little bit about the game. If anyone wants to hear about that, we can ask questions about, what we're doing on side and everything and all that stuff. Just let me know. We could do about that. So the game, I like the lineup. I got to tell you, our two best strikers right now are JM and Dalby up front. Dalby was impressive for me, although he had the flick on header. That was an OG, wasn't going to go in, but hey, he put himself in a position to make that happen off the corner from Maka. Maka said to him after we were right there. Then he goes, "Did you touch that?" He goes, "Yeah," but he hit it after me. So, I think our two best strikers up front are definitely JM and Dalby. Dalby looked to be no, just put this up here while we're talking about it. Dalby looks in shape. He looks good. He's big. JM up front. Dobson's fantastic. I know Parkinson loves Dobson, and I know he likes Ravon, who looked really good yesterday. Ravon and Bolton looked great, and Dobson looks really good. The yellow card was the yellow card. I will say that the pitch was a disaster. I'm looking at it now. They must have laid it down, and they'd been water or whatever. It was so bumpy, and I'll say Bolton might have got in the second half to score that goal if it wasn't so bumpy. If he had an easy ride. But the pitch was sort of a disaster. I was very, very shocked at it. I didn't quite notice it until afterwards because we talked about it, and then I noticed it again when I'm actually watching the replay of the game. And also too, AO got very lucky. That ball, if they had goal line technology, that ball that he kicked off the line, that might have been in. I don't know, but there was no goal line technology or anything like that because it's just a friendly, obviously. But the pitch was the disaster. Gio and Dobson, they were doing that in training the other day, kind of swapping out. Gio playing back and moving up in the front. Dobson playing in the middle, breaking up play. And he just looks he's asking for the ball to feed all the time. Second half, I thought Ashfield was fantastic. Ashfield, I'm saying his name right? Yeah, I'm saying his name right? 1 second here. Yes, I am. Yeah, Ashfield. I thought Ashfield, when they made the change around, I thought he looked great. I thought he looked absolutely great. He was calling for the ball to his feet, and he was on a half turn. Kind of remind you what Elliott Lee was doing. He's a very good player. I could see him getting minutes this year for sure. Other thing to notice out too, we had a full swap of him in 11, even with the goalkeeper. Callum is a good keeper. There was a shot in the second half. He tipped it. He just got a fingertip on it, tipped it over the bar. That ball was going in. He looked great, commanded the back. I really like that signing as a free. I'm 27 years old. We have like a 1 and 1A. Those guys are going to be like, there's no lag down there. He was great. I really like him. Other people, I'm just kind of pointing out what I like. AO looked good. Had a couple nice saves. I thought Evans, like I said, in the back. I don't want to see him playing center half, but if he's going to play center half, okay, fine. Brunty looked pretty good too. And Maka, who I believe is going to be the captain for sure, was there just patrolling that whole left side and just, really had a lot to say on the pitch. It's great. I really liked him. So I don't know who the man of the match for any of you were, but it was a really good watch. And my standouts were Ravon, who was played defensively really well. Great attitude. Parkinson did say he had a great attitude. And he did tell me that. And he's like, I really like him a lot. And he could play left or right. So I think Sebastian's going to be great. I think he's going to be super good. I don't know if that's super good. His groin is on the table. That can't be hygienic. JM and Dalby are true best strikers. It's a very alarming statement. Are fit tests fit. There are two fit. There are two best fit strikers. Ollie Palmer trains hard, worked hard. Offside a few times. I don't know. Fletch could have scored at the end, put it right at him. But I think we're going to be getting a striker. That's what I think. That's just my thoughts. I think we're going to be getting a striker. Again, I don't know anything about how bad Mulls is, but I think we're going to get a striker, and they're going to be starting the season right now. Today, it's going to be Dalby and JM up front starting. So. Marie from Sulcas, good talking to you yesterday. Had a few game day glasses of wine. I don't know. I did have a few game day glasses of Betty Buzz, non-alcoholic Betty Buzz for sure. Yeah, right. And it was good to talk to you as well. On the way home, on the drive home, I was in the Discord. I said, hey, if anyone's around, we'll have a chat. I chatted with Hip Karma. Hi, Hip Karma. Good to talk to you yesterday. It was great to talk to you. And Marie from SoCal. And Aaron, once he got his headphones working, we had a nice little maybe half-hour chat before I went over the hill and lost them. So it was good to chat with you as well. Matt Al, Dalby never touched the header at all. Miles off. He did touch the header. It was right there, Matt Al. He did touch the header. You're wrong. No, he missed that header by 6 inches. No, he didn't. I'm telling you, he hit him right here. I'm telling you, I have a video of it. It hit him. Call me a liar. Hold on. I have the. If I could stop doing this, look. Twice. It got hit twice, right there. Telling you, it touched his head. I hit it twice. Hold on a second. 1 second. Who's DMing me? Okay. I'll get to that in a second. I saw you there. At one point, I thought Dalby was auditioning for The Walking Dead. Dalby's good, brother. You're wrong, Matt Al. You're totally wrong. Callum looked really good. Callum did look really good. But everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I think Dalby's going to be good this year. Dobson looks solid. Dobson is going to be one of our best players of the season. Never stopped running yesterday. He had to pull out of a couple tackles, obviously, because he had the yellow card. And he did go heavy on that tackle, for sure. And really impressed with the team yesterday. I was too. We had 2 11s out there, which is great. JJ was okay, I thought. Listen, everyone's still getting back up to full fitness, and it's good. And Barnett, getting back to the full fitness. And by the way, it was hot yesterday. It was so friggin' hot. Our faces were all, look at me. I am like, it was so hot. Direct sunlight, everything. It was really hot out there. Was concerned with Barnett as a defender. Yeah, I could see. Here's what I could see. Walsh-Decky. I think that Ravon's going to play a right wing back. I think he's going to start right wing back. That's what I think. I think Ravon will be starting right wing back because he's 2-footed. So mark it down. I think he's going to be starting right wing back. On the other side, it's going to be a Maka. He's great forward, but I thought he struggled to the back. Yeah. He is great forward. And if you saw yesterday, so they were coming at us. We were defending on our goal in front of me yesterday. And granted, it was just a small sampling size. Okay, let's just take it for that. He stood up. I don't know who he was up against. He stood that player up every single time. He had him coming in, but he stood. He played. He had good feet work to stay in front of him. Good little shell drill. He's quick. Got a touch in. Ball you man. You take the ball. I'll take the man. He did a lot of that stuff, but he did stand up really well as a defender. Ravon, that is. And going forward, he's awesome. He's 2-footed as well. He's got a great attitude, and that's why we bought him, or he got him from Rotherham. That's why we got him from Aston Villa. And at Rotherham, they were going down, and he was the one that was putting in all the effort, which is what somebody saw, and which is why he's here. So there you go. So I think that he's going to play right wing back. Bruce McFarlane says, one of our 2 best fit strikers for the start of the season will most likely be on loan Premier League. I think we're going to buy somebody. I do not think it's going to be a loan. I think we're going to buy somebody. 1 Mullen compliment and 1 Mullen understudy. I don't think it's going to be a loan. If you think it's going to be that kid from Spurs, I think we're going to be buying somebody. But, I think you're right. But our 2 best fit strikers right now are Dalby and JM. Hey, how are you? I don't know what that word is. A-Y. Oh, how are you? Hey, on X there. Good to see you. A2C EV. It touched his hair. It did touch his hair. It totally touched his hair. That counts. It went right here. Right here. Good thing he has good hair. No touch on the replay. He did. I'm telling you, he touched it. I'm telling you, he touched it. Nick Donald, fine. He didn't touch it. You guys win. I don't care anymore. You don't give a shit. He wasn't close on the header as much as he wanted to get that goal. No, he didn't get the goal. It did go in. Watch the replay on TV. He never touched it. Okay. Whatever you guys think. Whatever you got. Josh, if you saw on the angle we did on the ESPN, you would know he really did miss it about 6 inches into a foot. Fine. You all win. You win. I'm out. I'll just go. All right, I'm back. There you go. Dobson and Evans will start every game. Massive boost to our defensive strength. Yes, Dobson is fantastic. Evans, Gio is great too. Just kind of playing, controlling that back line. I also think Brunt is a really good player. Max played well too. He's got to go with the fitness as well. Sure, yeah, whatever. You guys win. You missed it. Done it. I felt it's apparently a disaster. International couldn't get the game. Some people in the UK had only a video without sound. Hopefully they can sort that out. I hope so too. Ravon will be rotated with Maka. No, I think he's going to start right wing back at some point. I'm telling you right now. Dalby, no. Okay, yeah, okay. You guys are aggressive today, aren't you? Fucking Christ. No. Dobson is going to be a bully, and I love it. He's going to be a bully. He's going to compete with Maka for the yellow cards of the season. But yeah, he's going to do it. Justin Duku, don't forget Fletcher. He was taking on the defense and handling himself fine. Created many chances. Yes, Justin. I don't think he can start and do 90. 60. We're going to start it for 60, and we don't do 60. He does at least 70. So let's see. But Justin, I think Fletcher's great. I just don't think he's our starter. I also think we're going to bring in a striker before now at the end of the window. So that's what I'm saying. That was the main takeaway I got from the match. Our defense was very solid. We need to remember last year we didn't struggle for goals in the beginning we didn't struggle for goals in the beginning, even without Mullen. It was our bad defense. Our defense looks very solid. O'Connell really controls that back line really well. And Gio has good class back there too. They held the line well and did great. Dobson is a young Maka. Dobson, Peaky Blinders, baby. Fletch is 20 minutes max. Absolutely. Okay. But to pick it out, I just love the team. I love the spirit, what happened yesterday. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion about how they feel about some of the players, which is great. This is why we have the show. That's why we have opinions, but facts are the facts, in regards to, the fact that we need a striker. I'm pretty sure, we need a striker. And I think we all know that. But Fletcher is a closer off the bench, not a starter. He is not a starter. He absolutely is not a starter. But he's a great player, just not a starter. Fletcher's a sub against tired defense more than one tired opposition out. I agree. Your interaction with Mendy was hysterical. Yes, I feel kind of bad now. I totally threw him off. Go watch it back if you haven't. Yesterday, it was, it was really funny. Maria, it makes me laugh. I like the work rate of JM. Dude runs in circles. JM's good. I just don't think he's getting service that he needs. I think maybe Dobson can get that service. But JM has goals in him. He totally has goals in him. It was kind of unlucky yesterday. I mean, that's, I'm watching the Cannon. Cannon almost scored yesterday. Almost hit me with the ball actually on that thing. He actually hit that ball went into the crowd. It hit Rob's in-laws. We got a striker. We got a striker in, and I feel good about the team. I think we need a striker. Yes, I agree with that. And what else is here? I like Palmer, but Patty said last night he really should be at our 22-man squad. What? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much Palmer is going to. I don't know. I don't want to say anything bad. I have no idea. I have no idea how this is going to go down. The goal just happened. They're going to show the replay right now. I'm watching it above me right now. There you go. There's the goal. There. Let's see. I will rewatch it on ESPN like you guys had it. Let's see here. Hold on. I'm taking time out to watch because all you guys got on my ass about his hair. Let me see here. Let's go. Come on, show the replay, ESPN, so I can get schooled. Here we go. All right, fine. Didn't touch him. I'm wrong. You all right. We're going to be more defensive in a few games, and that's it. I'm not talking about it anymore. You guys are right. I'm wrong. Okay. One thing I also want to talk about, too, is Phil Parkinson in the BBC Sport. Ravon is clinical. He's great. Ravon's going to be fantastic. He is really going to be fantastic. Yeah. You got to take a stand. You got to litigate it, and I lost. You got to admit your loss. I was wrong. You were right. I was wrong. It's like 70 against 1 here. And I have Banks is going to be here to defend me, so this is shit. Okay, one thing I want to talk about, too, was Parkinson's conversation in regards to the transfer decisions. So this is in BBC. This is in BBC yesterday, BBC Wales. 1 second. Hey, I'm late. Did we talk about Josh on TV yesterday? Or Rob? Okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, sniffing his hair. Well, I'm a stalker, everything like that. Okay, there you go. Keep talking, everybody. Keep talking. Let's talk about what Parkinson did yesterday in regards to transfers. Wrexham manager Phil Parkinson hoping the club can come up with the right decisions in the transfer market. Co-owner Rob McElhenney, me, the hair sniffer, and Rob McElhenney, and key director Sean Harvey, who was there as well, were both at the Harder Stadium to see League One New Boys battle the 1-1 preseason draw with Premier League outfit. Parkinson hopes that the preseason Parkinson hopes that the presence of the senior club figures will lead to a clear direction of Wrexham's transfer strategy over the remaining weeks of the transfer window. As he looks to make improvements he feels are needed for the side to be competitive on the return to the third tier the first time in 19 years. Quote, this is from Parkinson. He says, "We have got Rob and Sean Harvey flew in yesterday, so it's a great chance to review the squad," said Parkinson. Can we add a little bit of quality? We are speaking to a few players while we are out here. Hopefully we will make the right decision to take us into the season. Right there, it all says basically like, hey, they're going to go out. They're assessing players. I'm sure they're looking at players right now. But yes, I'm sure they're looking at players. And I think we're going to bring some players in. I feel like our midfield's pretty solid. Maybe one, but I feel like our defense is solid. I think we need a striker. So Parkinson was just saying that we need to bring people in and have Harvey and everyone else over here taking a look at the squad. The CEO, Mike, was there too. He was about yesterday as well. Just looking at the squad, checking it over, seeing what we need, see where the holes are at. I think we've done really good business so far. In fact, I think we've done spectacular business. It's not as splashy as like a Birmingham has done, spending a lot of money. And Aaron's Rotherham have also spent pretty well also. So so there you go. I think that we've done really well in regards to age-wise, and also bringing in players that we need. So it's really good, really good. Adam Cruz is laughing his ass off at me. Go ahead, everyone can laugh at me. Go ahead, I get it. We should all been sniffing his hair if we all would have been sniffing his hair if you were there. This is Nikki D. Okay, guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. The speed we had at the end of Ravon and Bolton was electric. Yeah, we could totally do 4-4-2 with those two on there. Marie from SoCal says, nice product placement wearing the local Pat hat standing next to Rob. It was all a big plan. Totally a big plan. Absolutely. Thank you, Marie. It was fun. I got very blessed and honored to be in the group. The people last few days, we'll see what happens when we go up north. But, very nice people. There's just some friends that we know, which got us there. So it's really good. I'm really grateful to be just a part of it. It's nice. Really nice. So true, Aaron. Says Aaron, who's a Wrexham fan, talking about the speed of Ravon and Bolton. That's a great shout right there. Bolton, I think, looked good yesterday. I think he could have scored if the pitch wasn't that crap as it was yesterday, for sure. And yes, it's all about product placement. There you go. Marie from SoCal, getting tantalizing close to 900 subs, Josh. Oh yeah, yeah. Please subscribe, share if you haven't. Yes, please. We're trying to hit 1,000 by August 10th, and I think we can do it. Come on, let's go. Let's hit 1,000. It'll be a great win for everybody in this community. We can aim for playoffs if we get another striker. We can aim for winning the league. A2ZEV. I'm telling you. Even though I will tell you that there's no way that ball touched Dalby's head. There's no way. It didn't touch his head. So you guys are all wrong. You guys are all wrong. I was impressed with little Isaiah Brunt. Brunt is good, solid player. I like him. I think he's going to do good. I think I think we were super stacked up at the back. It's great. There you go. That's there. There you go. Watching the game over. Yeah, because I didn't see it. It's so different to watch a game when you're there and actually watching it on television too. Okay, just running through a bunch of these. That's right, Mary. We certainly have. He will certainly be on the dock now. I think she's talking about. What was that? Oh, the doc. Oh, the documentary. Did you talk to Rob? Yes, I did talk to Rob. Did not introduce myself, but I did talk to Rob. I talked to his dad more than him, to be honest with you. 891. His dad is fantastic, and his brother-in-law. That's too much opium, mate. We ain't winning the league. All right, hopium. That's a new word, hopium. A lot of chat this week. If we're looking for a loan in the last year, the deal similar, so we can buy him on free. That's a good shout, Blue Coach. And Walshek had a good shout up top too. He thinks we'll get a loan. I think we're going to buy somebody though. I think we're going to get somebody. So whatever that looks like, I think it's pretty good. So. Welcome to Wrexham. Absolutely. Okay. Anything else going on? I think the women are playing today. Is that correct? I think the women are playing today. Let me just double check for everybody here. I am not going to that match today, though. But I will be at this one here. I will be at the Chelsea match. I'm going to be driving up Wednesday morning. But when are the women playing? And I know that Rosie had made some comments. I'll just leave it at that, and everyone can have their own say about it. But I know she's getting a bit of stick, and that's unfortunate. But it is what it is. So women, AFC women play Digres Feminel under 19s today at the Drake Stadium at 3:00, which is in like maybe 5 hours from now. So that's there. If anyone's in LA, go see that. It's gonna be a hot one today too. So that's at the Drake Stadium where they were the other night. Great venue for them. Actually, the pitch is better there. So I'm sure the guys got in some training today as well. And then we're all heading back up north. We're 4.5, 5 hours up north to Levi Stadium on Wednesday for that match. So it should be a little bit of a drive. George says, George Dobson looked good. Nice touch on one-touch pass on the pitch. Yeah, passes up the pitch. He's great. Dobson's great. It's going to be a fantastic signing. All right, I'm going to jump out of here. I'm going to go see Twisters. And that should be a fun one today. And I know the women are playing today. The men are playing on Wednesday. Again, I just want to say thank you to Aaron, Sheldon, and Ken, and everyone in the community for watching the watch along. Again, before some idiot came and shut the first one down. So thank you all very much. Yes, it was a great time. Everyone that I did meet in person was great. Having a chat yesterday with in the group we're in was fantastic as well. I think the team looks solid. I think we're in good position. I think we have still some work to do in regards to the signings, but I think we're progressing nicely. And Parkinson, from talking to him and seeing what we're doing on the pitch, he's really positive as well. So I'm excited about the season so far. Despite it definitely looks like there's still a piece of Parky's puzzle up front. Let's hope we get a younger Premier League prospect we can get. Yes, I don't think we're done there, Adam Cruz. All right, everyone. Nikki D, good to see you. And Aaron, later, brother. Thank you all very much. Go check it out yesterday if you haven't missed. We got the guys going off. There's a lot of content that was out yesterday. Go take a peek and like, share, subscribe. And thank you all very much. And yeah, it's a Sunday. Go spend some time with the fam and friends and relax. And on that bombshell, I will see you all soon.